Let's talk about why I haven't posted a video in the last 3 weeks. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jasmine, and if this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, welcome. Hey girl, hey. It's been 3 weeks since I posted a video, and I thought I'd do a bit of a life update as well as talk about being a working mom and balancing it all because life. Okay, so like I said, 3 weeks ago, posted a video. And I did a whole little My Diagnosis series. I'll throw it up right here live so you guys can click on that and catch up. But life has been pretty interesting. So since I posted my last video, I turned 40. Looking kind of good, I'd say. I've been working my ass off, both in my daytime corporate gig and in my blog, trying to keep up. I love doing these videos, but what I did find out is when I was stuck in this room without a choice, I had so much time to make videos, edit videos, post videos. Why? Because the responsibility of being a mom was not mine for those 5 days. I mean, I was still doing homework via FaceTime, that kind of stuff, but I mean, the everyday life, day-to-day life stuff, like cooking dinner, making sure the house is picked up, that kind of thing, I did not have to do. But let's talk about being a mom, a working mom, okay? Now, let me just say, I was a stay-at-home mom for the first 7-8 years of my children's life. Well, my oldest was 8. When I went to work, my first real gig was still is my current job. But my youngest son, who is now 13, getting ready to be 14, was only a year at the time, okay? That's how long I've been with my job, guys. So I know all about the stay-at-home mom thing, right? Stay-at-home moms, not we, because I'm not anymore, soon the entrepreneur. Okay, God, come on, I see what you're doing. But being a stay-at-home mom is hard work. I know that when I was a stay-at-home mom, I made sure that my days were productive. I made sure that my days were planned. I made sure that I scheduled activities outside of my home so that I did not go stir crazy, because being a stay-at-home mom, you're with that baby or those babies, in my case, all day long. It's just you and those kids. And trying to make the most of your time is so important, right? But what happens when you're a stay-at-home mom? You get tired. People, how can you get tired? First of all, you're chasing behind little babies or toddlers. And if you have an infant, for me, I breastfed all 4 of my children, minimum 2 years, the most 3. So you got to maintain that. Then you're cleaning the house, then you're trying to cook. And then if you have a spouse, you have to make sure you're doing that part. It's a lot of hats you wear, right? But I'm going to talk about being a working mom because I do work full time. And by full time, I mean more than 40 hours a week. Yeah, y'all pray for that, because some days I'll be like, I want to walk in there and be like, but you know, I need my job right now until this blog or something happens and I just, but it's hard, right? My schedule every day, I get up, depending on the day of the week, I work from home 2 days a week. And for the days that I don't work from home, I am traveling to the Bay. Well, I live in the Bay, but I'm traveling to further towards San Francisco area. And I get up, that's when I pray. I get in the shower, I pray, thank God for the day. Then I make sure the kids have what they need, make sure they have their clothes, homework, permission slips, all that stuff is signed, make sure that there's food here for them. And then I'm off on my way, right? To sit in traffic approximately 2 to 4 hours a day, depending on how many people are out. And I work approximately between 40 and 60 hours a week at my corporate gig, okay? After the corporate gig, then I have my children. My children always come first. That's, anybody who knows me knows that that is an absolute fact that will never change. I don't care what happens and who comes into my life. My children will always be first, because time, like I said, growing up, my granny used to always say, wherever time goes, you going with it. When I was little, I was like, what does that mean? Now that I'm older, I understand exactly what that means, because the essence of time, you can't stop it. And it's going to continue to go, whether you pursue a dream or no matter what you do, time is going to keep moving. So making the best use of it, to me, is so important. But I'm going to continue talking about this balancing thing, right, as a working mom. I also maintain Talking All That Jazz, my blog, and this YouTube channel, which I am trying to be more consistent, on posting at least one video a week, which I have not done in 3 weeks. But hey, y'all still go ahead and subscribe. Use this moment and subscribe, because I know you guys want to support and encourage me, right? And I know you guys like these videos. So go ahead, take this moment, hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell, and become a part of this tribe, because it's an awesome tribe that I am still building. Nonetheless, I maintain the blog, posting 2 blogs a week. I also post a look of the week on Instagram on Saturdays, and I'm a mommy to 4 amazing, 4 super dope creative kids. And y'all, being a parent is no joke. Let me tell you, when I became a parent at 20, I didn't have a clue. I didn't have a clue. And maybe I'll do a video to get into that, talking about how and why I became a mom and the reasons behind it, because it's a story, y'all. It's a story, which I'm showcasing in my book, but it's definitely something worth story time. But being a mom is definitely a challenge some days. Making sure that you spend the quality time with your children, making sure that you embrace every moment, every milestone. It's so crazy. My children, my oldest will be 21 next year. My oldest son will be 18 next year. My middle boy will be 16 next year, and my youngest will be 15. And I can remember my daughter taking her first steps. I can remember my second son and how he used to be such a loud child. I can remember my middle child, how he was so reserved and withdrawn. I can remember how my baby was such a sweet, clingy little thing. He's still clingy at 13, y'all, but I can remember, and now I'm looking at adults and young adults. That time will pass so quickly, and embracing those moments and spending that quality time with your children is so important. But when you are a working mom and trying to fit in another business and trying to maintain sanity, sometimes the scales look like this. I'm just saying, some days you get it all right, and some days the kids eat McDonald's and you go to bed at 1 o'clock knowing you got to be up at 5 o'clock the next morning to go to work. I'm just saying. But parents, mommies, give yourself grace. Give yourself, the window that I call it the window of error. Parenting is not something that you can learn in a book. I don't care how many books you read, nothing prepares you for being a mom but the experience itself. This ain't no cakewalk, okay? Some days I have to question, what the hell did you teach these kids? Did you just... Some days, choking, you think about it. You don't do it, right? But some days you do think about it. But yes, moms, I know we are the queen of juggling, right? We are the queens of multitasking. And what I do know, we can juggle 600 things and not miss anything. But here's what this is my advice. It's okay to put something down. It's okay to postpone something. It's okay to say no. It's okay. It's okay to admit you need help. It is, I'm just saying, it's okay to not get it all done. If you check 3 of the 10 things off your to-do list, pat yourself on the back. Do not beat yourself up. You know, while we are superheroes, we are also human. Don't forget that. Don't forget that as a parent, as a mom, as a stay-at-home mom, as a working mom, you are human. And your mental well-being and your physical well-being needs to remain healthy and intact. Because let me tell you, you cannot properly care for your children if you yourself are not mentally healthy, physically healthy, or spiritually healthy. A few tips to all of my working moms out there, or my stay-at-home moms. For the stay-at-home moms, because here's the thing, right? I've been on both ends of the spectrum, so I know what life is like on the side of the stay-at-home mom and the side of the working mom. But just a few tips. Make sure, one of the most important things you can do is make sure that you make time for yourself. I understand you want to love and smother that baby and do all of that, but understand, folks, you cannot pour from an empty cup. So you have to make sure that you take time for yourself. I don't care if that time you take for yourself is when that baby is asleep, using that time to just sit in quiet or watch your favorite show. Or if you're a working mom, using, you know, that extra 3 hours you find in a week, because finding 3 hours is, get your hair done, get your nails done. I have been making it a point to go to the nail salon just to take that hour to get my nails done. And y'all, an hour ain't a lot of time, but it makes a world of difference. You have to make time for you, okay? That's one of the tips. Another tip, be easy on yourself. Be easy on yourself and recognize that there is no perfect parent and that there is no perfect child. I think this is probably one of the most important, well, all of them are important. I said the last time. This is very important though, because I think as parents, we can become so hard on ourselves when we feel like we aren't doing it right, or, you know, we're questioning what we're doing. But be easy. Be easy on yourself. You're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. It's a learning process. You know, it's a learning process. I've said before in another video, my first daughter, or my first child, she was my trial and error kid. There's a lot of things I wish I could have done different, but I regret nothing, right? Because it led me to where I am today, and I am so very thankful. That is it, beautiful people. I am back. I am trying to figure out how to get this weekly video schedule down. I'm thinking maybe I'll just vlog a little every day and then post all of the weekly footage on Sundays, because my life is pretty interesting. I think you guys would enjoy seeing what I do every day. And I mean, I do some fun stuff, you know, like going out or different things. Speaking of going out and speaking of self-care as a mom, I bought tickets to go see Imovie. Y'all, I'm trying to go and get some of that knowledge, and I am so excited because very rare I go any place, but I was like, you know what? I'm buying tickets because I want to, and it's for me. My mom, she's so cute. She'd be like, girl, it's for you. So it's for you. So it's for me. I'm gonna go see Miss Iyanla, and I am super excited. I'm also gonna go see Miss Jill Scott later in the year. I'm thinking about going to Stone Soul, but why is the tickets almost $300 for 2 days? Y'all got me mixed up. Anyway, I am signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And like I said, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. Share the video. If it encouraged you, share it with someone to encourage them. And turn on that post notification bell so you'll know every time I upload, which, guys, I am working on it. I'm trying weekly. I'm trying to make time for it all. And yes, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.